Are we live now? No? Why?
There's a delay.
Yeah, you're live.
Unlike that's okay.
But we have picture.
Sound check.
Yeah. You see?
Well, good morning, everybody. Finally, welcome down here to the Athena Beach Hotel. Really, really sorry for the delayed start from us this morning. Well, you can tell I work for the railway. Sorry, we're normally 20 minutes late. No, so we just had some technical issues with the hotel hardwired Wi-Fi and internet. We're in action. So it's the semi-final day this morning. All four semi-finals are on this top green here, just outside the Athena Royal Hotel. And we are going to be focusing to begin with on this game here. So it's the semi-final of the men's senior fours. It's top of the shop at the moment, South Africa. They're finished number one on the leaderboard. And after a very dramatic afternoon yesterday, various different results going certain people's way and not so for others, Wales have managed to secure that very important fourth spot place. We'll keep the scores coming in. It's just the one green in operation today, and we'll just keep trying to pan between the games just to give everybody a fair crack at the whip. And joining me in the commentary box finally this morning is the man with all the figures, all the numbers, but not the jokes. It's Robert Wheel. Hi, Robert.
Morning, Jason. Thanks for that introduction. Yes, glad to be finally here and live. Just hoping the gremlins and the rain keep away.
Yes, I mean, we've swapped to the other hotel commentary box for this morning's game, and it doesn't seem to like us, this room that we use. It's very temperamental.
Yes, as we pick up the game between South Africa and Wales, Wales scored a double on the first end. Quick reply by South Africa to score a 3, so a 3-2 moving into the third end.
So it's been a gusty morning here in just outside Paphos. Still very pleasant temperature. Just wondering how that may just affect the balls on an artificial felt surface.
Certainly the difference between the artificial surface and grass, there's less friction, isn't there? So, you know, any gusty winds will affect the ball. Just moving from right to left as we see it on screen, you just see the flags moving. Saying in the men's tournament, South Africa really were the standout team, weren't they, during the sectional play? 15 games, 114, just the one defeat.
Yes.
Interestingly, though, that was against Wales. It's just building up against Wales here.
Yeah.
So Chris Williams of Wales did start out skipping the 4 in this event.
Done well since they swapped, didn't
Well,
they?
they have, haven't they? You know, Richard James came in, you know, swapping from 3rd and have put together a good run of performances. Just playing overweight. Another good bowl from South Africa. I would say definitely 4, potentially 5.
Yeah, it's a big count.
Yeah, you don't want to be losing a count early doors, do you?
No, you don't. No, I mean, it's just keep it nip and tuck, really, isn't it? Just here, drop on a pace. You know, 1 here, 1 there isn't too bad. But I said this a few times on the stream, and I did an interview this morning with Lorna, saying the greens here, this artificial surface, is very, very pace dependent. Even when you're playing a running bowl, it has to be within a foot of what you're intending to play. Otherwise, you have no chance. Both the South African teams are nailing that kind of pace. That's the difference here. They've always got bowls in the head. They play a very good, and in a certain way, a bit more of a traditional game, but they've always got bowls there or thereabouts.
Yes, I always find the South African teams play a very structured control game. You know, just building ends, just with that, you know, weight control.
You keep putting bowls in the head, you're not going to use many, are you?
No, that's the secret, isn't it? I think Chris there falling into the trap, knowing, you know, shots against, trying to reach.
Yep.
But in effect, it is, you know, just a draw, isn't it? Just get that dead weight.
Asking that ball just to run, just ever so slightly short.
Yes, nailed the line, didn't it? So Richard, one of your best called for? I've had various sort of nicknames for Richard.
Steady on. No water
Well,
shed.
a couple of the more appropriate ones then, should I say, for this time. Legend or the gift.
The gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, didn't live up to it on that occasion. Caught between 2 shots there, really, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think it is just a draw.
I mean, the forehands are wide open.
Yeah, it is wide open, isn't it?
Just needs to beat the front orange one.
Well, it's a counter, isn't it?
Well, you either choose a dead draw or you may drive at the pack. Drive with those 4 balls.
Yeah, that's the option, isn't it? You know, drive, remove some of those counting bowls.
Yeah, damage limitation. Doesn't look overly wide to me.
He's not played it, is
dreadful.
he? He's not played it. That's a big count, isn't it? Just in the context of the game this early.
5 it is, yep. I just thought it was such a low percentage bowl on the backhand. Even if he was wide, he got with dead pace. If he connected with anything, he was still 5 down. you know, if you're not going to draw on the forehand, personally, I'd have played positive down the backhand there. So Marcus just struggling to get the 5 things. So use both hands, you may as well. So just need to settle down on the first few ends. Be a slightly different pace of carpet to what they played yesterday afternoon. Luckily the sun is trying to break through. I mean, the weather forecast here when I went to bed last night looked absolutely dreadful. So fingers crossed. You're on the chat function. Very good morning to you from Cyprus. Thank you for joining us once again. See loads of support on from South Africa already. Hope you're all keeping well, enjoying the games. If you want to ask Mr. Wheel a question or any tactics, or just want to know what's going on, pop a message down in any of the chat functions and we'll pick them up for you there. We'll do the best we can. We'll keep popping across to some of the other scores as well for you. Ghost.
I think a feature of the top rink, I do find it heavier playing back towards the hotel.
Really?
I do. That's from past experience, but
Okay.
just picking up on that lead ball from South Africa.
Has been relayed, remember this one.
Okay.
I'm not saying you're not right. It's nice when you say that, because when we streamed 15 and 16 over the last few days, and everyone seemed to run through, so I didn't know whether it was downhill, whether, like you say, if it is heavier, people are over pushing. But I know they have spent a lot of money over the last couple of years on the greens here to allow for these fantastic world events to take place at this resort. And I think it's quite a breath of fresh air that people are willing to, you know, spend money on bowling greens at the moment.
Great adjustment there, isn't it?
Yeah, he's led very, very well. You know, he's won a big prestigious medal award in the senior singles in South Africa. So good players, very good professional players as well. Yeah, and with his speckled hens. Mr. Bell called them yesterday.
Speckled hens.
Speckled hens, he called them.
They do look different coming up the green, don't they? Good ball. Just a couple of feet short.
I might have to get a message to Mr. Thornhill down here this morning.
Quite keen, aren't they? Crowding the heads.
Yep.
Obviously, the last ball just improved the position of the Welsh ball. So Andrew, a couple of feet of pace he needs.
Got the
He's got a
jab.
result, yes. He's in the area, wasn't he?
He was.
Played him a good pace for a second. mentioned this before, haven't we, in commentary? That really is a perfect bowl for a second, just arrive into the end.
It is, yeah. I mean, I've just sent a message to Mr. Thornhill Rinkside just to say, please just give us a look at it. It stood there like the Great Wall of China.
At least the umbrellas down there,
yeah. John Conlon here. Oh, he's chasing it. Might overtake it. These are going to collide.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, good pace. What
He's
a
played
ball.
a ball, you know, hasn't he?
Oh, would have been fuming if that I got a little touch.
Oh. You're praying when you're watching that go up.
Yeah.
Even tempted to run and pick up the other ball.
Well,
Need some pace for that, mind.
just kick it. There's a rule, isn't there, now about kicking balls or something? Or
Didn't you forfeit the game or something?
that's changed again, I think, now.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. It changed about 3 times, about 2 months, didn't it? Just pretend you fell over it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's chasing underneath. He needs to get round that, and he's close.
Oh, he's close now, isn't he?
It's close.
Oh, he played it. What a great ball from Chris.
That was fabulous, yeah. Fantastic.
Three great balls in succession. Go on then, John.
The rinks here are very narrow, so it always looks very cluttered and crowded. It's not far, just wide, I think.
Oh, he's getting one, isn't he?
Well, he shuffled it across. I just...
It's there somewhere.
Well, that speckled hen. So it's probably just the one, I think.
Yes, looks like one to Wales, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
This is where we need the drone now. I can just zoom across the green.
Well,
Zzz.
can we get Anne attached to the drone?
Hit something this time, I think. Still a 2 to Wales, you can see there from our marker.
It's just the camera angle, isn't it? Can be misleading for us.
Yeah, if he ditches the jack, if you don't mind, can you just go down and cut that hedge for me there?
Bit of maintenance required.
You can only hit the jack on the backhand.
Well, it's playing the backhand.
Oh, little touch,
it's
straight
got a
back to
touch.
it, and something else.
I think he came back to the short Welsh ball, didn't he?
Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, there it is.
Yes.
Okay.
And there was a toucher as well.
Yes. So it's probably 2 seconds for South Africa. Trademark site. And flags are really getting up, aren't they?
Yeah, the wind is picking up. Yeah, I think it's a forehand shot. He can reach his own shot ball, and if he does get a touch on the jack, he's just turning that close to the ditch. Wales do have a toucher there.
Just not getting back. Perfect pace.
Yeah, weight was great, wasn't it? Play the same shot.
Got it. Oh, he's edged it. Oh, he's unlucky, I think. I think he's still 2 down. He just didn't get it fat enough.
No. No, still 2 to Wales, indicated by Chris Williams the third. Made him sound like a king then, didn't I?
Yeah.
Chris Williams the third.
The third. I think he's unlucky. He might nearly be 3 down. Because the jack's gone right towards the bush. Here, look.
It's camouflaged.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. More people in the way. Oh, steady on. I think it's here somewhere.
I know.
He's a team manager, is he?
Self-styled.
Oh, okay. Well, he found a good pace. I mean, there's quite a bit of room if he's looking for 3 shots.
No, he picked the line, didn't he?
Yeah, a good line. Let's have a look. 1, 2. 1 in the ditch. 3. Well, lifting balls off everywhere. Can't quite see. I think they've taken. Oh no, is that 4? The South African skip will be very unlucky here then. If this is a 4 or a 5, he was only 2 down when he played that bowl and flicked the jack. You know, it's a bad result, but it was always an option for that jack to go down there.
That's right. It's a drastic result, isn't it, really?
Because they had 2 and it was quite difficult to make a third, wasn't it? But
Yeah.
had he got it full, of course, then it would have been 3 to South Africa. It would have been a different game, but yeah.
Fine margins. 0 to 0.
Yeah. Being watched there.
Should really let the technical officials just get on with their job. You shouldn't be involved, the players.
How many is that? 3. Not too bad then. So, 4 ends played. See some of the scores on the other rinks there. That is Cyprus 3, Scotland 1 in the ladies semi-final. Oh, looks like the generation game. And then we've got the England ladies are 3, South African ladies are 1. Cuddly toy, microwave oven. And then we've got USA 2, England 2. After 3, and that's the men's, that one.
There was always a fondue set, wasn't there?
Fondue set and a quivering bloke. They don't make them like they used to, do they?
No.
I used to love the old game shows.
Brucey?
Showbiz, Jim, showbiz.
Yeah. Just what Wales required, though, there. You know, you drop the count, you need to get back on the scorecard.
Yep.
And it's more of that play they need. You know, they won't get too many opportunities. Well played again.
Yeah,
That's a
good start, isn't it? Putting the pressure on straight away.
well played, Kieran. Great reply. Just think each player will be looking to win their battle, won't they, against their opposite number.
Yep.
It's a wider hand, that forehand, isn't it?
It is.
Need to take the green on that. So Andrew on the steadier side. He's played one.
Just needs to get underneath with his speckled hen. Oh, yeah, probably shot. Well played.
Seemed to rock on a seam,
Didn't
that?
it? Yeah, seems you could just nibble over it. Good morning, Malcolm Johnson. Tuning in, cheering on the North East lads. Saw Alan Theobald at breakfast. He's lost his voice this morning.
Oh, I see.
He has no voice. Yeah. I said, I hope you're good at hand signals and if you're skipping your ink. Sound like he's on 50 a day.
Was he shouting at Newcastle last night?
Not saying anything, I'll get in trouble. Well, it's after this. Underneath, I think. As he gets a collision course.
He's got a nibble. Oh, nice made shot for Wales. Nibble back off the bowl with a touch on the white. Fortunate there, really.
Yeah, good result for bad bowl, yeah. They all count, as they say. This isn't overly wide either. Just struggling to find it this end.
Chris needs to change his hand. Forehand draw now, I would suggest. Doesn't want any contact on that speckled ball, does he?
No, not at all.
not sure how John got through that gap between the ball and Jack. That's an edgy ball, isn't it, from Richard? Trying to play with caution. Weight's decent. Not wasting no time. That's close.
Anything but a hole.
Oh, that's close.
Anything but the hole.
Wow. Would you believe that? The same hole as John. Must be a run there.
Yep.
Wow. Holes for bowls.
It's my line.
Sorry, Jace.
My line. Trademarked that.
Have I subconsciously listened to...
My commentary too much. Very good, my commentary. If you're struggling to sleep, just put a game on.
I guess I'm now barred. Well, there's a good position, isn't there, for South Africa? Really just got to play the same ball. Hope he does get the bend to the jack. So he's close again.
Very close. He's got the other side of it. Deary me.
Wow. Charm life for Wales.
Yeah, another one. So it's just closing in. Line's okay. hand for speckled hen. Well, still quite a bit of room.
Yeah, there is plenty of room this end. Just all having a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah, it's a tricky ring, that's for certain.
Well, right on cue. A nice ball from Andrew.
Glad to see you all enjoying the stream this morning. Thanks for the nice comments. Don't forget you can pop a question down if you want to know what's going on. We will keep you up to date with some of the outer scores that's going on. All the semi-finals on this top green at the Athena Resorts here. This is just outside the Athena Royal Hotel, which is where Robert and I are. And then for the final of both of the men's and the ladies, we'll go back to the Athena Beach, the sister hotel next door at 1:30. I noticed they've moved the rinks already, Robert. Rinks 10 and 11. Metre and a half almost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see towards the tennis courts. Yeah, so interesting to see how they play this afternoon as well. But either way, we are in for an absolute great afternoon of play. All these teams have been playing exceptionally well for the last forever week. So, little touch.
Yeah, any touch on that ball was going to help. Yeah, interesting with that metre and a half movement of rinks on the lower green. Certainly going to test the players who are not playing on that mark before, but also from commentary. Going to have to learn the rink and the characteristics.
Yeah. Oh, well played, John.
Yes, well played, sir.
It'll be interesting to see whether it's got rid of that massive straightener on that backhand that it has. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It'd be great to see whoever comes out victorious in this very strong competition. Thanks.
Won't be happy with that.
No, not too down. Need to be just slightly up. So John Conlon will have another chance at adding to this score.
Just run through. So 2 down. These are the situations where Richard needs to make a difference. Skip's job, isn't it?
Yep. It's the pressure all the time, isn't it, with the skip? You know, it's if you win by a lot, it's to skip that one by a lot. If you lose by a lot, it's to skip that lot. You know, it's your name in lights, isn't it? Urging it on. Great effort. Is it coming for 2 or not?
Could be second ball, that. contemplating the forehand. Just looking to see if they can thread a ball through on that side. The last ball from Kenny has just dropped in the line.
Let's have a quick look at some of the other scores very shortly. Our lovely cameraman will whiz across the green. Ball wide doesn't want to know, does it?
No, pace again was good. I think it's the trickier side, that forehand, because we've had balls change the backhand. Have been more consistent there.
Yes, definitely. Seems to bend in just slightly more.
I think you get a bend and then just a nice hold at the finish there. Again, just wants to avoid the danger, doesn't he, off the other side of turning the Welsh ball. Trying to thread his way down the forehand. Well, mine was good, but not the pace.
No, so it's going to be one and a look for South Africa. Asking to measure these. Let's have a quick look at some of the other scores. Thank you, ladies. 5 up. That's our game now. Thank you, ladies.
You couldn't make it up, could you?
Oh, there we go. England men are 6-2 ahead after 5 ends. They're playing the USA. Let's have a look if they've moved. Here we go. England 5. Come on, shoot. Scotland 5, sorry. Get stabbed. 5-3 up, Scotland against Cyprus. Looks like it could be 2 here. I'm going to plonk 2 on my card. Speckled hen it is. So, after 6 ends, South Africa lead this semi-final against Wales 10 shots to 6. We're just having a quick look at the ladies. There we go. England ladies are 4-1 up. Oh, hang on, they've scored again. That's a good score. 7-1 up against the South African ladies. That is an excellent start because they have been playing really well, the South African lady team. So, good start for England. Plenty of time to go, of course. 15 ends. There's no time limit in the knockout stages. It's just purely 15 ends. They'll just enforce slow play rules should it be needed. It is in the rules that the skip is the only person allowed. Now, there's some umbrellas up here. Now, hang on. This isn't looking good. Is it raining?
Certainly movement, isn't there, amongst the crowd?
That's just my stomach, sorry. That'll be a shame if it does start to rain. We were expecting it. We have got a contingency in place should it develop during the day.
There's possibility of play on the indoor surface, isn't it?
That's what plan B would be, yes, if it gets rained off. There is an indoor surface, not underneath this green, but underneath the 2 big greens on the other side. It's there if needed. I mean, we can still delay the game a little bit with there being no time limit, of course. If he gets it nice and solid.
Ooh. Played again in the area from Francis. My apologies, Francois.
Richard waving his hands everywhere.
He's urging that one on, isn't he? See all sorts, don't we? Doesn't make a difference to the bowl.
No, leaning, wafting.
Yeah, wafting bowls out of the head.
Now, wants to just get a thin edge. May have stopped for another good place, and it's finished well as well. Just past the jacks. Well done. Just struggling the Welsh front end this end. Just not able just to nail it. Just check my weather forecast. Not looking good. Not looking good at all.
Going to say a few prayers.
60% chance of rain till 5 o'clock. Lovely. It really is starting to come down now, the rain. You can just see that on the camera. Well, there's a skip. You can't ask for too much more than 2 or 3 on. Good back position. Not got the best bat, but they've still got good back position.
It's steady bowls, isn't it, from South Africa? Just in the area, building up the ends. There's a few jackets going on now.
Just looking, running around, weren't they? Whose coat is this jacket?
Exactly, I knew that was going to be
Did
next.
you know that was coming?
I did.
Whose coat is this jacket?
Just a struggle this end for Wales.
Not nailed the pace, have they? That's the problem.
No. Not sure if I heard thunder in the background. There is some thunder and lightning forecast, isn't there?
Yeah.
Later.
Yes. That's another one.
Well, that's
Yes.
a nice little touch, isn't it, to get the speckled in?
Yeah, if lightning starts, then the game will be suspended straight away
Oh, yeah.
for safety. Keep you up to date, don't you worry what's going on. A little bit of sun in the mountains behind us, but lots of cloud as well. You know, should call him Fred Astaire the way he dances around his bowls, shouldn't they? He's an edge. Well,
It's just missing the line, isn't it?
yep, 4 it is. Now the ball's been repositioned, 5-3 up. Scotland ladies. England ladies 8-1 up against South Africa as well there in their semi-final. And then the that's my fault. I asked them to move the scoreboard. 6-2 up is England against USA. Well, Skip, what have you got in your armoury here?
Yes, he needs to change this end. Doesn't be losing a 4 or more.
Playing a reaching draw, anything but a hole.
Oh, it's just contact he needs. See, the wind has really picked up as well.
It has, yeah, it's not going to make it easy.
The flags are really flying strong there.
Yep. That hasn't bent anywhere, has it? Dear me.
Well, it's a tough one, tough shot. It obviously needs to reach.
Yeah. It's because they're so far away, the 4 as well. There's holes everywhere, isn't it? It's not a case of just arriving. There's so many holes. It's just tight.
It looks tight, doesn't it?
Way tight. 4 for South Africa. 14-6 now the score. Just going into the halfway mark. No, it's actually
there's
measured.
some dispute there, isn't there, going on?
It looked 4, yeah. I said the marker put 4 up for the last few bowls.
Yeah, Marker was walking back up the green as well, wasn't he?
We'll soon see.
Not sure if the end was declared for 4. Surely if it's declared.
Yeah, if it's declared, you can't then start measuring. But we don't know, we're not there. It's only what we can see from here. Okay, going to the Welsh Bowl first. Yeah, it is 4. They were right. So score is 14-6. You can just see there on the rink number 13. The ladies semi-final, Scotland 5, Cyprus 3. After 6 ends, England ladies were 8-1 up in their game against South Africa. I'll try and lean over the balcony and get the. You can use that, Robert. You're taller than me. Just the England game right at the end, please.
England are 6-3 after 6.
Can you see it from there? Can you see that?
Yeah.
I've got glasses. Yeah, yes, those scores are right.
Well, Wales do need to get back on the card. You're 6 behind. Sorry, my mistake. 8 behind. 7 ends.
Ran out of fingers.
I did.
4.
But it's a case that the game will run away from you at this point.
Just needs to stop. Oh, well played.
Yeah, in for short.
Yeah.
Just getting all sorts at the moment, aren't we? Bright sun just at the minute.
Yeah. Rain stopped. Bright sun, gusting winds. It's snow by tea time. Nearly drawn it, you know. No played. Great ball from Gianni.
Well played, sir, yes.
Gianni Gatti. Sounds like a very posh dessert, doesn't it?
I think I had some of that on Italian night in the restaurant 2 days ago.
Brilliant. Well played, Wales.
Well played, Andrew. Good solid end there from Andrew Harvey.
What? Well, it's not easy. I mean, it's covered right in front of the jack. I mean, there's a lot of short bowls there as well. I mean, would you be inclined to run through, open something up? Would you just draw down the backhand for a good second? That forehand, well, sticks away a little bit. See what he wants to do.
Well, personally, with the back position that South Africa hold, be tempted to play through this.
Oh, John Conlon just drawing down the backhand. Just looking for maybe a good second or so. Just overplayed it. Maybe stuck between two shots in his head. Probably his head.
I think so. It's a South Africa bowl short because if you're playing that just over the weight, you can turn that short ball into the head.
Yeah.
It's like Cyprus had picked up a score in the ladies game against Scotland.
Oh, great bowl. Yeah, very good bowl. I'd be intending to, I don't know, just throw a piano at that, straight down the middle, just open something up.
Oh, it's got to be a rumble, isn't it?
Maybe not.
What do we know?
I'll draw a back toucher. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155
that back position is building up, isn't it?
Yeah. Will Wales draw again, or will they cover? I mean, look at the shots. We have to draw again. Just try and get some more shots back.
No, it's got to be a draw, isn't it? Good job, Greg. Practice. It looks like they're going draw for second.
Yeah. See where he's putting his little foot.
I do think the weighted shot would be easier. As we said, the wind is gusting. It does make the draw harder.
Trying. He's trying. Look at this. Needs to run. Oh, great bowl. Great second shot.
Yes, very well played. Wales will look to arrive and turn out that bowl.
Little touch off his own. Dreadfully unlucky. Deary me. So that was a great bowl for nothing.
It's a great bowl. Played two excellent bowls. Still Wales with the chance. You can play just over the weight. Edge of the side, South African bowl, back to the other. Certainly needs to play it. Needs to score shots. Come on then, Richard.
Just need to run, but once it's to stop, it's flying.
Yeah.
So a pair for Wales. They slightly close the gap now. South Africa still lead 14 shots to 8 after 8 ends. Scotland ladies, they are now level with Cyprus after 8 ends, as you can see there. 7 shots each. England ladies were starting to make a lead against the South African ladies. Let's have a quick look at that. Well, they've just picked up a couple, so it's 8-4 for England in the other ladies semi-final. And America has scored a few, so England lead 6-4 in that men's semi.
So changing tactic for Wales. We do need to score in this direction.
Much better start. It swallows it.
Yeah,
Much better
far
start.
better. You know, they have really struggled, haven't they, going this way? South
Yes.
Africa just built up the ends. And that ball didn't really finish at all. Maybe just caught the wind. It's just not finishing there, is it?
No, that bowl too wide, isn't it? Same when if you're playing out towards the string there. As soon as you go outside the string, it runs straight for quite a long time.
Yeah, and that's what it does to you. Just the over adjustment.
Not bending anywhere yet now.
Not yet, is
just
it?
at the end.
Just catch the ball, really.
Ran forever.
It did. Just turn the Welsh ball closer. It's just that lead ball has caught the centre of the rink, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So not two, maybe quite a few seconds actually, isn't there?
Yes.
3 seconds.
Definitely 3 seconds for South Africa. What's the contact like?
Yep, good one.
Yeah, settle for that.
What?
More strepsils needed.
Yeah.
The sales have gone up in Paphos.
Strepsils, yeah.
Strepsils, yeah.
Sure it doesn't say 15 a day.
Trying to cut down. It's on the tight side as well, doesn't it? Underplayed.
What happens, does it, when you know if you push it that slightly a little bit wide, it doesn't. You're always looking for that tight line, aren't you?
You are. Everybody's worried about staying out, aren't they?
I mean, if Wales don't put one in here, it won't surprise me if South Africa don't play quick for the 2 bowls or the jack. You know, do you draw? I mean, 2 bowls out would be a million.
Yeah, and I think if Richard adds another to count 3, it's going to be the same shot, isn't it? I think an aggressive bowl.
Yeah. Ideally, you'd want it slightly further away than the others.
Yeah.
Not all in a group. But on here, it's difficult.
Well, did its best, didn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad bowl there, you know. It cuts probably 3 of the South African bowls out. They're playing this reaching draw. Sit on either the bowls or the jack.
That's a good...
Got the gap.
Oh, yeah. It's...
Ooh. Stayed in for second.
Played it well, didn't he?
Yep.
Even tried to fall back.
Yeah, I think they're a groove he plays with. I'm not sure if it's got that deeper grip. You know, there's a scoop grip, isn't it? I'm not sure. Sometimes it just gets a funny little connection and a wobble. Yeah, I think you found a bit of money on the floor there.
Well, it won't be going behind the bar. Not known for putting his hand in the pocket.
Oh, is he not?
No, I think they're pretty deep.
Peel an orange in his pocket, can he?
It wasn't far away, was it really? Just playing that tight line.
Same bowl really for South Africa, isn't it? Just a draw to the shot bowl, touch on the jack's a bonus. Can't be too heavy in case he gets a little flick on his own bowl.
He doesn't want to flick his own bowl away, does he?
No, just a draw. Gently, gently, doesn't want his own.
Oh, he's got the jag, well played.
It's unlucky. I don't think he's gone with it enough, has he?
No, he hasn't. I think that could still be one to Wales. And the look.
I think it's the black bowl that was in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, Wales just keep in touching distance.
Yeah, Scotland there still 7 across. They're playing Cyprus, the main sponsor and home nation. See how the England ladies are doing. Oh, come back to that one. And America clawing their way back there. England are 6-5. Oh, 9-4. I think it is. Yeah, England ladies lead 9-4 against South Africa after 9 ends in that one. As the games finish, we'll try and catch some of the other games' last ends for you. They're very close. Nice to see lots of South Africans on the chat again this morning. Very, very well supported team. Every time we've shown a South African game, it's been very well supported. So thank you. Thanks for joining us and supporting the Atlantic Fours. Nearly 700 people watching this time in the morning. Fantastic.
Well, that's great support, isn't it?
Yes, lovely.
It's unusual from Francois. Not seen too many of those, have we?
No, he's been leading, you know, very consistently.
Well,
Been caught out this end.
yes, still left room. Oh, Andrew collects the jack. Didn't stay with it. Well played. He's definitely looking for the jack with that again, wasn't he?
Yeah, just chasing.
Chasing away.
It's bent a long way at the end.
Tried his best, didn't it?
Yeah, it's nearly in for another shot, isn't it? Hmm? Pace will decide if he's up. Oh, great effort.
Matter of 6 inches, really.
Comment there for you, Robert from Nicky Jones. He says Robert Wheel's been to the John Price School of Commentary. Well, he's a very good commentator, so that's a nice comment there, I think.
Yeah, I was trying to work it out. Was it a compliment?
I would say so.
Or criticism?
Well, I like John as a commentator.
Yeah, he's a good lad, isn't he, John? Nicky from Astridvechen
Where?
Bowling Club. Astridvechen.
Astridvechen.
Yeah.
Is that near Rill? No.
Opposite end of
Yeah.
Wales.
Is that South Wales, is it?
South
Astridvechen,
Wales,
is
yeah.
it? Okay.
Astridvechen.
Spell LLDDS.
No L's.
Wales are in a little bit of trouble again now, after that great bowl from John Connellan. So we'll just look at trying to add another here, and then maybe we might see a few fireworks.
He's played it again. Well, he set this up, hasn't he, for Richard. Needs to play, I would say, ditch weight down the backhand. Big target.
Yeah, it's very large.
Even a flick off the short ball will help him.
Ronda rollers.
Well, they like a rumble.
Do
down
they?
The Ronda.
Oh, do they? Let's see. We're looking to make contact with anything just to cut it down.
Here we go. He's got it. Oh, I thought he was on that. I must have just shaved it.
Yes, an inch, that's all. What's the Scotland score? Give me 30 seconds. I'll grab that for you. It was 7 across. Got to go again, Auntie. He was so close. I wouldn't start changing something when you just missed something by an inch. Just go again.
The danger now, isn't it, that you change the pace and try and time it into like that.
Yeah.
He was so close. Go again. Yeah.
It's in the area again.
Is that outside?
Oh, dearie me. Oh, pinball wizard.
Yeah.
Dearie me, that jack was going to the side there. You can see there's a couple of Wales balls waiting for that. Yeah. Ricocheted off and...
Called that shot as well, off the flick off the shorter ball.
Can't see.
Can't quite see the line, can we?
Just drawn another just to add insult to injury. That's a great ball.
Yeah, rubbing salt in the wounds.
3, is it? Yeah, I think it was a 3. He's just got off the picture. Big 3.
3 it is, yeah.
3 it is, okay. Grab that Scotland score. Scotland, there we go, the scores are... they're losing now, the rain starts to fall again here in Cyprus. 7-10. They trail... It really is falling now. Look, it's ladies.
Every time.
Yeah, and the men are 6-5 up to the England men. England are in double figures there, so they must be still ahead by maybe 3 or 4. It's raining, but the sun's breaking through. May even get a rainbow. Well, there we go. Caught it on camera. There's the rainbow look.
It's landing on the Fiesta bar, Jason.
Where's that?
No idea.
Some excellent cocktails yesterday. Excellent. Well played, sir. Is that thunder?
That's a
thunder.
That's a loud thunderclap in the background.
Oh dear. I thought it's either that or my stomach.
I thought that was your wallet hitting the floor.
Well, let's hope that storm can just say storms this afternoon. Let's hope it can stay away. Let's get these semi-finals played. It's a felt surface, sat on, I believe it's sat on concrete. Not sure what the drainage would be like underneath. as you know, I'm
No,
sure it'll
it's-
have drainage within the concrete, won't it?
Yeah, it's a concrete base. No, the if we do get heavy rainfall, it will sit on the surface. You know, when it does start, if it does start to puddle, obviously you can't play in that, can you?
No. Paddle.
See a few balls out we're playing in, maybe.
Yeah, well, that'll be funny. It's 15 ends he played today, Liam. No time limit in the knockout stages, just straight 15 ends. Again, the South African front end are just dominating the Welsh front end at the moment. That's the difference, just that consistency over the last 10 ends. Still plenty of time, 8 in 5 ends. It's been done many times before. Just need to group a few ends together, Robert.
Oh, this is a really poor end from Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nearly drawn it on the other ring then.
Just looking over the balcony at the England-USA game. England now moved to 9-5 ahead after 9 ends.
Yep. There is no dead ends. It's respotted jack is the rules. The jack will be placed on the 2-metre tee should it be removed from the side of the rinks. If the 2-metre tee is covered, then the jack will be placed on the centre line back towards the mat as close to the bowl covering the tee but never touching it.
Just checking that ball. Should be Welsh conditions now, this, Jason. Rain falling.
Windy.
Windy.
Welsh conditions. It's not Clandrin Drodwells.
Oh no.
There's a few bowls done that on this tighter line. Maybe it's time to try one on the forehand. Thunder again.
That's thunder out there.
Dear me, I think it's a lorry going past. Andrew Hopkins says just need the moss now.
It's normally a feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wet conditions, nuts, you've been bitten all over.
Yeah. I've not seen Andrew for ages. I think last time I saw Andrew we played in Jersey, the European Open pairs.
Okay.
He was playing out there in the pairs. Not sure if I played him in the final or semi-final. It was a great event. I enjoyed it over there.
Yeah.
Good trip.
Good lad, Andrew. Fellow Wolves supporter.
My condolences to you.
Through thick and thin.
So he's the other one.
He's the other one in Wales. Oh, good lad.
Well, let's have a look. Line's good. Just needs to run. Needs to run to get past. Just short.
Well, Richard needs to change this.
Yeah, big bowl this.
Yeah,
big,
Wales
big
can't
bowl.
afford to lose a count this end. I think that's sort of game over. You know, 8 behind, lose a count, makes it things very difficult. We've got the switch to the forehand.
It was reminding me now, Jersey BC Centenary. That's what it was. Yes, one-off event. It was.
Okay.
We got presented with these beautiful Jersey milk cans in like as the trophies in like a blue box. Very, 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 very unique. Yeah, it was lovely.
Pride of place on the mantelpiece.
So it's not quite, but yeah, it's upstairs. Good friend. I played with Andrew Bryden, good old friend of mine.
Right, crunch time. I think the line is good, you know.
Not looking too bad. What's the pace like?
It needs to run now, doesn't it? Just needs to run.
Just short. Now, has it saved? Because it's quite a few, isn't it? There's 2 going out.
Oh.
3 going out. Asking for a measure. Just see the ladies score there. Cyprus are still 10-7 ahead in the ladies semi-final against Scotland.
Just see on the chart, Brian Dodds has woken up, fellow player at Restream Bowls Club. I just see a message from Arthur Langley from South Africa. Yes, all's good, Arthur. Met Arthur when I played in the World Champions in Christchurch 2013. Arthur's a character. We had a great time over there.
Well, good move there from the official. I've seen a few times where people are crowding over the head when measures are being made. The officials just said, right, just go away. Just let them get on with the thing. The last thing you do is when you measure these people all dancing around you.
Players just shouldn't be there. Just get out of the way, basically.
That speckled hen looks in. Oh, done the cricket symbol there. That's 4, that.
Yeah, that's a 4. Just didn't have the placard to go with it.
So it's just starting to slip away now for Wales. We'll need to score 11 in 4 ends to force the tie. Oh, Scotland bounced back there. Now 10 shots apiece after 11 ends. Looking for across at the England ladies against South Africa on the next rink. There's somebody stood in front of it. Yep. 10-5 for England with 4 ends to go there. It's a very good scoreline at the moment because the South African ladies have been extremely brilliant. They really have. Fabulous. And then England 9-5 against the United States on the outer ring there.
Just going to pick you up on your maths there, Jason.
Oh.
It's going to be 12 shots from recovered for
Thank
Wales
you.
over the last 4.
That's
I'm just
why-
returning the compliment from earlier.
That's why I said before, you're the numbers man. It's taking me over time to work all these things. These apps on this.
Yeah, very technical this morning, wasn't it? All the settings.
Stressful, I would call it.
Stressful settings.
Hopefully we get the finals played at 1:30 Cyprus time today. We're 2 hours ahead of the UK. Obviously Cape Town is same time because it's due south.
Yes, Arthur, it certainly was a great event over in Christchurch, and yes, would like to meet again, possibly senior fours. You never know.
Yes. We can enter the PBA in Cape Town
Okay.
at Easter. So I'll go there and play. I'll play with you in the pairs, Robert. I'll lead.
So there'll be singles and pairs qualification events.
It is, yeah. Open, so anybody can enter. I like all the open events. Let anybody enter.
Yeah, there's opportunity, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know.
At the end of the day, bowls, it's a game of skill, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
so why can't a lady beat a top class man at the game? You know, it purely is skill. It's not, you're not pulling a truck or lifting weights. You know, it's all about skill.
Skill and finesse.
We get asked all the time, you know, do you think we'll ever see a ladies world champion at Potter's Resorts? I think it's only a matter of time. You know, you look at Catherine beat Alex Marshall that time. Julie Forrest, he's always plays well. There's lots of very good ladies.
Yeah, well, Catherine Rednall is certainly on fire on that Potter's carpet, isn't she?
She is, yes.
She really does play well.
We used to store it in a place in Norwich, but now we just lay it down in the back garden for her so she can play it all year.
Practice makes perfect.
Catherine Rednall Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a great bowl underneath. Oh, stunning.
Yeah, well played, sir.
Matthews Pirry, how many ends? 15 ends, Matthews. I hope you're doing well as well. He's a fabulous player in South Africa. He entered the PBA qualifiers, yeah. Fabulous little player. Always smiling.
What's a good attitude to have, isn't it?
Yes, always has a smile on his face.
Did you get to the latter stages of the event?
Well, they played differently there. They did all the round robins and that, yeah, and they go through, but yeah, great player. Well, this isn't far away either. Needs to miss, and they're on to the jack.
Oh, he's played it, hasn't he, again?
Oh, well played, Gianni.
He's played well this morning.
How are you? Neil, yeah. Good comment. Jack's just by that Welsh bucket hat. Still again looking for the inside of the black short bowl. Just good pace needed once you're underneath it. Just going to struggle.
pace was good, wasn't it? Just struggled to get back off the line.
Just wondering, will Wales try this forehand? Just reaching, turning the jack, turning the bowl away. Is he going to play for
I think it's straight into the bucket hat.
knock his hat off? They have got a bowl down the left-hand side waiting if he wants to turn it onto the jack. Can use the wing bowl of Wales to get back to it. Yeah, telling him just to move. Thank you. Just see the position that the green bowl is a South African bowl, I think. Yes, it isn't. Hard to tell with the colour, isn't it? The stickers.
Yeah, South African ball there.
Yeah.
Francois the lead.
Francois.
So needs to change this. I would suggest that Wales would need to win each of the last remaining ends to have a chance.
Well, can he get back? Needs to hold.
Is it got a flick?
Oh.
No, he's just away.
Bent, went straight and then bent again. Great pace. That's upstairs.
That's a win. Just run it this. Oh, he's chipped his own ball just behind.
Got probably 2 seconds, haven't they, Wales? I think just past there. I'd been intending to play a forehand shot. If it may just turn the bowl, turn the jack.
Yeah, it looks a forehand shot now, doesn't it?
Dear me, that Thunder's moving in quite quickly.
Just looking to cover the Welsh balls.
Tends to go straight here on the wider line and then bend at the end.
Yeah.
Here it comes now. What's the format for the rest of the week? So the men's and ladies senior fours final are at 1:30 this afternoon. Tomorrow they give me a day off, which is fabulous as long as we don't get rained off this afternoon. And that allows for the mixed fours teams to have their practice day, because there's a few players that haven't played in the men's or ladies senior fours in the mixed fours, so they get a practice day. And then on Sunday, Robert's quickly flicking through the brochure. On Sunday we have the start of the mixed fours, and that runs through to the 12th. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yep, runs through to the 12th. And there's a gala dinner on the 12th, and then we all fly home on the 13th. Well, how's your luck? Oh. Well, when you're struggling, you just tend to have that bit of bad luck as well, unfortunately. I mean, he's played some, good weighted shots, just not quite getting that little rub or the right result.
No, just not quite the correct connection.
I think it's...
It's stayed on, I think.
It's just in the bush. Oh.
No. That's
really
really
loud.
getting close now, isn't it? That
Really
thunder.
loud. I'm glad we're in the hotel and not by the side of the green in a hut.
Well, we're safe, aren't we?
We certainly are. Minibar's stopped. pan across to have a look at a couple of other games shortly.
Taking his time over this. Just might play it quicker. Maybe the easier shot. Just remove the South African ball. Something's disturbed in there. Yeah, quicker for the ball.
This may be the last end. If it is, we'll pick one of the other games for you that's finishing off. That's really, really close. Hey, there's that Dinas Powers. How do you pronounce it? Dinas Powers?
Dinas Powers.
Dinas Powers. Very famous Welsh dragon.
It's a great flag, isn't it?
It is. It's distinctive, isn't it? A few flags sometimes, unless it's you're a quiz artist that studies them.
Oh.
There's certain flags that stick out a mile, don't they? And others
Exactly.
you really have to work at it. You've got to remember which of the three colours are which way round, aren't they? And stuff like that.
Yeah, which one is that?
Funny old morning weather-wise here in Paphos.
We've had it all this morning, haven't we?
Can't make its mind up, can it? Showing thunder. Showing thunder for the next hour, yeah. Needs to get just past. Well done. Yeah, good ball, good driving. So Robert's got some scores for us.
So in the ladies, Scotland 10, Cyprus 13 after 13 ends. Close game on in the other semi-final. England now 10 versus South Africa 8 after 13. So South Africa really coming back there.
Yep.
In the gents other semi-final, England 9, USA 6 after 10 ends.
Slow
Quite
there,
slow
aren't they?
over that way, aren't
Very
they?
slow, yeah. Yes, we'll have a look. We'll just keep our eye on the last two ends of the ladies, and we'll see what finishes here. But we'll probably just cut across to the ladies, with it being a very close game.
Just needed a flick off that shorter ball. It's good effort. So Wales just need to go for broke, don't they? Just try and keep hard in.
Yes, they're going to need probably a 4.
That's
they?
4, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like looking at 2 4s and a 5, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
Squeeze through.
Yeah, bars get out of the way.
Elbows out. That's done the same, you know. Done the same.
Taz, that's a bit of a
Wow.
killer there, wasn't it? I mean, just
Wow.
a slight light at the end of the tunnel there for Wales, and it's just been put out by the South African player. But a chance to remove it.
I would say that ball has put the kibosh on things.
I like to be a bit more positive than that.
It'd be some ball to remove that, I think.
Kibosh.
The kibosh, yes. Nope, out for short. Yeah, it'd be some effort, wouldn't it, to remove that ball?
After this end, we're just going to cut to the ladies' South Africa game against the England ladies, because they finished top of their table in the round robins. Dear me.
That really is above us now, isn't it? Oh, another good ball, secure in the end.
I mean, even if they score a 1 here, would you play on 13 2Ms? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be playing
No,
on.
I wouldn't.
No. Sometimes you just have to accept it. Wasn't your morning.
Nope. Well played, here it runs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Played a ball there.
Yeah, well done. Great ball.
Well, has the back position, so can afford to play into this. Shake it around.
Oh,
Has got the
great
result.
shot. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, well played, Kenny.
Yeah.
Just been on top, haven't they, all through the game, really?
Yeah. Now, can he play another perfect bowl? He's played a good one on the last one. Just looking to anything more than a 2. I mean,
Yeah, he just needs more than one shot, doesn't he?
yeah, because he could draw a front touch, but it's just not going to be enough. It'll keep them in the game if they want to continue, but you can just see him here looking. He knows that he's, needing a lot more.
Yeah.
He's just having a good conflab here.
Maybe it's one of those. You're as good as your last ball in the game. Just draw a front knocker.
One of the South Africans said that's what you call a load shedding shot. I know what that is now.
Okay, I've not come across that one.
Load shedding.
Load shedding.
So when I went out there in August, depending on where you live in South Africa, to save money, because obviously they're struggling a little bit electricity-wise, each house has a category, and you lose electric for about 2 hours, maybe once, twice, or 3 times a day. They call it load shedding.
Okay.
I didn't know until I flew out there via Joburg, sat in the bath with a glass of red wine, and this load shedding happens, and I sat there 2 hours later with a bottle of wine freezing.
Freezing cold?
I couldn't see to get out and get the towels.
Develop pneumonia? So Richard, you're looking at an interesting shot, looking at playing the plant. So the speckled ball, there's a Welsh ball just behind that.
Yeah, okay.
Looking to play that onto the orange.
Yeah, well, it could be worth
Everything goes right, potentially
Yeah.
lie a 3. Bit more luck, maybe a 4. Ball runs through as well.
No,
Miracles
hit it very hard. and
happen
see.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
hit it really hard.
get it up the green. Get it up the green.
It's not got the plant.
No, he's
Let's
underneath.
see what
isn't
he gets with
What
this
happens
one.
here?
Nothing really
No.
moved, did it?
Nothing happened.
That's going to be 1 to South Africa. Are they continuing?
Shake hands time.
No.
A little debate from Wales, I think, looking at the board.
Yeah, they are having a debate. I mean,
That's too.
it's just too much, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd personally just admit defeat. Entirely up to them if they only get a couple of 8s. You know, it is mathematically possible. Are they playing on? Yeah. So we're just going to jump across to the ladies' game on the next rink. South Africa are playing England. We'll keep you up to date with the game we've just been following. Let's have a look there. So there we go. We've got 10-8 it is for England at the moment.
Very neat work, Jason. Very
Like that.
neat work.
Just like that. Brand new scoreboard quickly.
Man of many talents.
So,
That's 1 to South Africa, I think.
so this is going to be a very interesting final end, which is why we've just popped across onto this one. So into the last end we go. 1 in it.
All to play for, isn't it?
Yes. Very experienced South Africa side as well.
Yes, and as we're now into the knockout stages of the competition, if this game does finish level, we would move into an extra end.
Jack comes back.
That could be important, couldn't it, in this match? South Africa have been on the back foot and just been clawing their way back into the game.
They have. And in the other ladies' game, it looks like Cyprus are going to be booking their place in the final. Scotland need a full house of 8 on the final end. Can't say that now. I know what it is, but I'm not allowed to say that now. Just stuck on that wide line like it always does. It's a strange old rink. Just announced the Cyprus ladies scored a 8-10, playing the last 18-10, playing the last end, so looks like they're through. Yeah, one for England there. Bit of a nervy last end, I think this is fair to say here. What to play for? Thunder still crashing away. So
Yeah, still plenty of room, isn't there?
yeah, England line a win at the moment. Plenty of balls to come.
So Glenda Matthews, South Africa second. She's going to stay in. No, just underneath.
No one's really nailed a good pace yet. Oh dear.
Some dark, stormy skies there.
It's always warm and dry in Fiesta, don't worry about it.
Cocktails later.
Deary me.
I think my other half is over in that direction. Hopefully shopping in safety, but not spending too much money.
This what round? Just notice here, the England ladies, I'm sure they're playing a different way round to what they were playing yesterday.
No, still shot to England. Line game. Still just under the pace.
Well, South Africa leaving it to Sue the skip. They need a 1 to force an extra end, 2 for a win. England in the driving seat at the moment. They're kind of far enough away to not tempt anything other than the draw for Sue. You know, there's nothing really to hit, so she's going to have to just draw within 2 feet. You know, 2 balls. Must make 1 count.
It's just a draw off the backhand, isn't it? Forehand totally blocked up.
So it's all over for Wales, I'm afraid, for this event. And South Africa booked their place into this afternoon's final at 13:30, as long as we've not all been washed away. Go back to the England game.
It doesn't look any change there, does there, Jason?
She's either got a dead draw or she chances it and plays up. So she'll just play another one in. And the only trouble with this is you don't want to put one at the side of the jack.
Don't leave it too close.
You need to be close enough to make it a little bit harder, but the last thing you want to do is stand right at the side of the jack.
It's drifted through as well. So Sue's moment.
Yeah, she wasn't far away. 1 ball to stay in this for South Africa.
That looks a good line. I think she's there. I think she's done this.
She needs to stop now. Oh,
Well played.
Well played. Showing all her experience there, Bob.
Exactly. Pressure was on. Produced the goods. Could this be a tie-break?
Well, let's have a look. She's wide, is she? What pace is she, though?
It's all about pace.
Oh, it's bending quick. I think she's wide of the bowl.
It needs to stop now. No.
Oh, just slightly wide. So, it looks like it's going to be a tie. So, it's going to be an extra end. There we go. So, game finishes 10 shots each after 15 ends, so we go into an extra end.
A coin toss for the jack.
Yeah. Cyprus ladies have beaten Scotland. They will face the winners of the game we're watching now in the final this afternoon. The last of the men's game on rink number 16 is a couple of ends behind the England B versus USA A. That game finished 10-19, you can see there.
And that's great for the host nation, isn't it?
Yes, to have a team in the final.
Team in the final.
Yep. Quite rightly so. Well played, and a lot of work's gone into this. So the crowd gather.
So it's South Africa jack on this extra end.
Once again, good morning, Bobby, joining us in South Africa. Nice to see you joining us again. Yes, it is an exciting last end. So looking for a very good opening bowl. Doesn't look up. Yeah. Again, just nervy.
No, it's not a third. No, it's not playing the medals, are they? No, it'd be a bronze, won't it? There's no third, fourth playoff, is there? No, they both get bronze. Yeah, both bronze.
Question there: do they play for a third and fourth? No, they don't. They both losing semi-finalists receive bronze medals. Quite rightly so.
Yes, particularly with the schedule, isn't it? 15 group games.
Yes.
In the men's section. There's 11 for the ladies. So again, just nervy.
Yes, it is.
Needs the jack. Okay.
Yeah, it's in for shot.
That's the shot.
Glynis at 2. She has been skipping this ladies' fours for England, but for some reason they've decided they're having a quick swap round. She's nearly played this.
Well
Great
played.
ball. Right ball. Yeah. The 2's gone to 3, skip's gone to 2, third's gone to skip.
Threw the names up in the air.
Yeah. And any 4 corners. Well, not far off.
Oh, just sliding through.
Oh, just gone past.
Same again. 12 inches would be nice.
Wow.
Well.
Good line.
Just yeah, brilliant line.
Nearest ball's about 18 inches away, I'd say, so that's the room needed.
Line's good, just overplayed it. England 15-6-13. Just in the other gents semi-final, England have stretched away now, 15-6 up after 13 versus USA. That looks in the bag as well, doesn't it?
Yep. unless of a massive major malfunction.
Well, Pam, line was good. Just adjust the weight.
Just on the outside of the mat, just to get that little bit of extra bend at the end. Depends on the pace here. Nearly played this, you know.
She's played it, has she?
She's nearly played it.
She has, you know.
She has. Great bowl. Fabulous bowl. Now, I'd be inclined to play the plant. Play up. Finger peg, forehand, up to it. Play the plant. Finger peg, that's cranberry.
Bit of cranberry coming in there, Jason. No, if she plays a draw here, she can just make it worse, can't she? She doesn't want that South Africa ball.
No, we don't want to push it in line with the jack on the plant. The moment it plants out. Now, can she get any movement on the plant?
I would say just underneath with pace and line. Little debate here. The danger of playing the backhand, just leaving a target maybe for England.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to just sit back off the shot bowl.
She could also be unlucky if she's too neat and get to the England bowl and turn it in front.
Definitely. But backhand it is.
Sue's experienced, you know, she'll have an understanding of where this is best placed. Well, England really do need to make their mind up before they get to the here what they're actually playing. I'll have a little conflab to see. I mean, the draw is more than capable there. Just past it, like you say, get to your own, turn it in, or you play the plant. Doesn't bend much with pace down the other hand. You want to play under the lime green bowl.
No, need to make the mind up before you get to the mat, don't you? Just commit. Positive shot.
Close.
Oh, jack.
Oh. Yeah, they like it. Good hit. Now, where is it? So that's the bowl. The jack is...
The jack has gone in the ditch as well, I think, Jason.
Yeah, I think there's still a good 2 yards
Yeah.
here, but it's not easy drawing to the edge of these ditches. Runs away quick.
It does. There's definitely room, so...
She's asking the questions of Sue, though. You know, it was a very good hit.
But at least she was positive and she made her mind up, went for it, got the result.
So Pam stood there. Pam's basically saying, pass me and you're in.
Yeah.
That's what she's saying. That's a good team play, that. She's put her foot there saying, anything past me and you're in. In other words, don't try and be too flash and lose your bowl.
Exactly.
She needs to stop. She's not going to stop. It's too much. It's too much. It's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
And it's going to be a win on that extra end there for England. and they're going to book themselves into this afternoon's final at 1:30, and they will face Cyprus, the home nation. And in the men's, well, South Africa are already there. They will face the winners of the England-America game, which looks at the moment like it's going to be an England win because they're about 8 ahead on the last end. So I'm afraid that is all we have time for at the moment. Oh, look at that.
That's relief, isn't it, for you?
A bit of relief, a little bit of emotions there after that end, but it's great. It's great to see the enjoyment. Yeah. So as we say, we're going to be back with you at 1:30 Cyprus time. But until then, from everybody here at the Athena Beach, it's bye bye for now.
Goodbye.